Hello, everybody. It's me, Ray-Kon here. I hope we've all had a wonderful day. And today we shall be moving back to some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Well, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Master. It's Cardfight area. We had an intention to do Bank Pro, but sadly Bank Pro does not have the premium format yet, which is what we're going to be playing today. And not just that, that there also is the fact that Dot, which is the person who is handling or the one spearheading the entire project of Bank Pro, is in the hospital at the moment, so he cannot sadly help us out with that. Music is not musicking for me. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? That is weird. I cannot hear the music. Huh. Let me check something. The usual one I have. That's not my Halloween one though. That is weird. What happened for now? Halloween one should be on. I'm very confused. Well, anyway, sorry for the delay. The delay was multiple things. One, I had something I had to do at 9:30, so I can't do nothing about that. And yeah, that the reason I didn't post anything today. And yesterday, I was just dead tired. Stream, and I had to do something at 12. Sadly, I thought I could go for a bit more, but sadly, suddenly had an emergency call, so I had to shut down the stream at the moment. That was a bad thing. But the other thing that happened today, at least, was that I just I got into 2D printing for some reason. Okay, but ignoring that, okay, we're gonna be having this minute from now. Oh, this is another. Check where I got my. Pretty sure I have either that or it's the one in my. No, that's weird. Pretty sure I have. Oh, this one. No, that's I think it's this. Yeah, this is it. Found it. So I'm gonna copy this source and put the music I have now. That is not not fun. Oh wait, now I get it. I'm checking now. I'll check. Where is the full for it? Spooky sounds should be around here. Try to sound things off. Okay. Spooky sounds is not appearing on my stuff. That is weird. Still playing. shouldn't be. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Now I'm fighting my stuff for now. You'll have to see me do this. Properties, loop, playlist. Yep. Filters. Wait. Okay, there it is. Yeah, yeah. It's always the studio mode that ends up screwing me over. Now just ah, yeah, press that again. Not doing this. Push it. It is Scoopy Sounds. Let's pull in. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, once more, let me give the reintroduction. Hello, everyone. Ray-Kon here. I hope you have all had a wonderful day. And today we shall be doing some Deleter Premium Form. So let's get started. So, this is our deck list for now. Obviously, it's leaders and with a bit of Link Joker, but obviously, it's a particular strategy that I'm very fan of. I mentioned this many times, but I'm a big fan of defensive strategies. So that's the reason I really like Shield Fisher. He's just a big guy, big number. I like Impaldio. I like what was their name? Dolls. I like the dolls, and I don't think there's anything. I like Eugene's also order. Let's order that just pops something in the back. I just like anything that can be like sort of defensive. I would play the heck out of Eugene if we just have it. So this is just because this guy exists. We have it. I've played this deck before. Not really much has changed. I really have not been able to sit down because I've been very busy just doing a lot of other shit. I've tinkered with it. I've like messed around with ratios and certain things, like messed around with cards, and this is sort of the result. I reduced the Gaioel because I remember I had like two of them. I reduced them to one. I boost up Eoboras again because he's actually a fairly decent card. And basically, this deck goes like this. This guy exists just to be popped so I can get resources, get another superior call, and get counter charge. He's my counter charge engine. That's why we run 4 of the Great Zero. This is not my Vanguard. We were running 4 of Geba. Geba is my banish delete target, which is finding cards from the drop zone and then putting them in the bind. Unless a deck has a bind zone mechanic, basically inaccessible, but this is by all of their counters. Other card, Infamus. Infamus also exists. Just pop, get popped, and then I can clear both cards from the top of the deck. And it gets an extra bit of power. It's also a stand trigger, so I can get like freestanding to it. Something I care. Another, we're gonna be running 4 of the Hospital Week. I've been contemplating like ratios of like perfect cards on 4, but sadly the ratios in this deck is very tough. Please give me a ratio. So I can't really mess around with getting more sentinels. I can mess around with like crit sentinels, but I also need draw signals like so. And the bricks. I believe in Quasar Dragon. Just if we get rushed early, he just saves us. That's it. G guards as well. Basically, he's the one who's gonna give us into Eoboris, or will get us into Lucas Karina if the situation calls for her, or also Cosmo Reef, which is the cheapest way possible. As for OT, we're going to be at Nyx, just extra attack healer stuff. That's basically my thought process here. We're running another Ill-Fated Leader Drown, another Bind, and also get a draw 2 cards, which is very neat. And shows itself in the soul. So if soul's empty, Drown is going to be fairly important this deck. We are running 2 of Far One. The reason I'm running is just to have like extra Strike Fighter in the deck because I don't have Strike Fighter. If you look at my trigger lineup, just no Strike Fighter whatsoever. So having something is better than nothing. The one thing about Far One though is that Far One does not have anything to do. If it's not a deleter I'm straight into, then Far One is basically nothing. So basically I gotta draw grade 3 when I have to, and then have Far One when I don't need it. Other nice thing about Far One, I have the space for it and I've already deleted, then I can basically just Superior Call him so it can be another body I can either retire or not. Depends. Then we got Joel, very important for the strategy of making this deck work as much as possible, is that basically as my opponent's Vanguard is deleted, this unit can cost as a 3 cost for a retirement, which is going to be relevant in a few minutes. Flipping Deleter Evo, just our basic best deleter card because it just lets switch any deleter in the deck or Counterblast 2, which is a high cost, but like choosing whatever I want to call in this particular deleter deck is fairly important and basically says what I can or can't do. There's also the fact I can get access to the counter chargers with him, so basically I can just do his ability and I could either get access to Sujire, I could get access to Geva, I could get access to Efamis, or I can even get access to not Ram. Ram doesn't have the counter treasure, but yeah, basically that. And now we have our restart, the guy why we run the cost 3, which is lie down the wheel. Given already had this ability before. This one's a lot better because it doesn't rely on just speed. It is basically at the end of battle dead my vanguard. Dead this unit attack. If my opponent's vanguard is deleted, I can retire a total of 6 cards from his hand and empty, and then I can restand the vanguard -1. So basically, I can gonna delete and then have the cost of 6, which is entirely possible, and then lose 1 draw. If I have enough copies of Jalul in the board, or at least have 1 copy, that's literally 3 cards down, meaning I will have to do 3 more cards. So basically, with this card plus my draws, my drive checks from strike, I can basically just build the cost for this, and my Vanguard can attack, and I can get another +2. Really neat. Infant Swallow, not a deleter, just a card that basically is my Grade 1 Searcher. Grade 1s are fairly important in this deck, so I really need something that can just help me search it out early on during the game. So this is why Infant Swallow is just very important. Now, for our fun Grade 3s, we have Starvader Freeze Ray Dragon. Freeze Ray Dragon is just a good defensive card that every time we get hit, we can block one of our opponent's units. And the reason, usually for this type of deck, we want to go second, which is funny considering we want defense, and usually your other units can be better, but Freeze Ray is good in combination with a particular strat we're going to be showing in a bit. Then we have my favorite card in the entire deck, Ditto Deleter Bow. The reason it is because he has 0 attack, and he reads, at the beginning of your each turn to the battle phase, choose one of your opponent's vanguard, and increase or decrease this unit's attack to match that unit's attack until the end of the turn. This card is beautiful, it's dumb, and I love it a lot. One thing I hate about this card is that they did not give it the force marker, considering it was from the B series. Like, sort of understandable why they didn't do it, but it makes it so this card is a lot more power creep than it should be. Like, getting the extra crit would have been awesome with this card. But it is what it is, it then depends. Now, for our strides, I'll be jumping into the fan stride that we really want to hit, like the first turn, and then our backup, just in case. So our main look is Death Star Vader, Blue Ball Avalanche. And he is on G-Zone, and you have 2 more copies of Death Star Vader, Blue Ball Avalanche. When your opponent's card would be unlocked, bind it face down instead. If we're aiming for a Banished Elite play, which is basically our win con, then this is the first time we have to do, and then we can just start doing locking shenanigans. Also, he is also a Soul Blast. When turn a card in your G-Zone face up, that means we just flip our other Blue Ball Avalanche, and then choose 2 of your opponent's triggers, lock them, and all your front row units get 2,000 power turn for each of your opponent's locked cards, and face down cards and his or her binds. So this is the sort of strategy we really want to do, and this is why we really want to go second. We don't want to go first. If we have to go first, then both grade 3s are fairly good for our options, but Bowon is basically, if they're going to start striding, then Bowon's the one that lets us like level the playing field. Because regardless of what my opponent jumps into, as long as their grade 4, whatever they are having, has enough power, then Bowon in the beginning of the battle phase can copy that attack. If not, Freeze Ray can interrupt the entire board unless they have unlocked shenanigans, which they're already locking their sub pre-board like Messiah or something like that. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, Blue Ball is our number 1 target. Now, our number 2 target, which is Deliberate Deleter Adioen. He is, choose a face-down card you use with the exact same card name as this unit, turn it face up, and choose one of your regards with deleter and its card name, retire it. So now you know why we have cards that want to be retired. And it reads, if you have a hard card with deleter in this card name, delete all of your opponent's vanguards, and all of your units in the front row get 2,000 power until the end of the turn for each face-up card you use with the same card name as this unit. Basically, it's our settle delete. There is a V series unit that could pair well with some of the other cards. Pairs well with Blue Ball Avalanche and then gives us the delete. Plus, we have a lock, so we can just like tell our opponent they can't really play the game by their rules. We gotta play by ours. But I like the defensive play more, and it's mostly just my shenanigans just building up bad. So we have this. Now, for our third option and our final option, which should be our end game, is Original Deleter Igor, which which is Counterblast, choose one of your rear guards with the leader in the card name and retire. If you have a hard card with the leader in its card name, delete all of your opponent's vanguards. Choose one up to one rear guard from your opponent's back row, block it. Your opponent chooses a card from his or her drop zone and binds it face down. Then, if the number of cards your opponent's damage zone is 4 or more, and the number of face down cards your opponent's bind zone is 13 or more, you win the game. Basically, it's not going to happen a lot, or at all, because as you see, I'm playing the most difficult option of this deck, and because of that, deleting and getting the those Vantage Elites is going to be fairly hard, because I'm deciding to run a defensive variant of this deck. But it's still something we can do, and yeah, it's just something we can do. Now, for our other grade 4 options, which are basically our backups, is we have Nebula Dragon Barrio End. Barrio End just basically does its shenanigan. If my opponent has a lot of markers and I really want them to go away, I can just do this guy. Then, remove all markers from your opponent, removes all protect from hand. This unit gets 10k power plus crit +1, and for each of your opponent's protect or markers just removed. Basically just becomes a big guy. It's basically best if we're in freeze right when we're doing that. So this is like, if my opponent just maxed out on markers and like I can afford this, then I do this. Or I just need to do this or I die. Then I do this, but usually that's not my target. This is just very emergency. It's better to have him than not. Other option is Cosmic Draw Dragon, which also has a nifty ability, which is when this unit attacks, counterblast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose the 2 cards from among them, and put them as free cards as locks. Then, shuffle the deck. Then choose any number of your lock cards, unlock each and return it, or return it into hand. Then, for each card returned to the hand, your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and locks it. So basically, this also works as an extender for Blue Ball Avalanche. If we get stuck in freeze rate and we don't get the leader Brow on, basically we'll be jumping into Cosmic Dawn Dragon as much as possible to do our shenanigans. It basically why we have him at 1, but yeah. Basically do this, jump to Cosmic Drawn, and emergencies Barrio End if we're stuck in just freeze rate. Now for our last leader stride is his original leader, Gao. He is basically if you have a event, he is our emergency leader if we have to delete. And he just reads as, if I have a vanguard with the leader in its card name and the number of cards in your hand is 1 or less, this card may stride without paying the cost of stride. So he's just a fun card. And basically, if I'm down in resources and I am in a deleter and I really need to just do shenanigans, he lets me do this. He reads, choose a face down card with the leader in his card from your G-Zone, turn it face up, and choose 2 of your regards into the leader and retire them. And he reads, if you have a card with the leader in his card, delete other opponent's vanguards. Now, this is partially the reason why I'm also running the double far one. It's mostly because there's going to be times where, well, sadly, against a lot of decks now, we don't have resources to get to the board, and usually I don't have hand. And if I'm going to be jumping into Gaoel, well, basically that means I don't have hand, or I have 1 card in hand, and I don't know how to make more resources. So this is why some cards like Farwan, who just comes back from the grave just to surf, and he's a stride fodder as well, are very important. Just fundamentally important for me to just do shenanigans to leadership. Now for Giga Guards, we have Blaming the Leader Iaboris. Basically, he is, if I have Vanguard the Leader, Counterblast, and Soul Blast, choose 3 of my opponent's from rear guards to get minus 10k, minus 1k, raise face up card with the leader in my Vanguard, rear guard, and G-Zone. So basically, the more I play, the stronger Iaboris gets. If my opponent, though, is playing something like, if my opponent is playing something that is very aggro heavy, like I'm in 5th damage, I'm playing against Nova Grappler or Aquaforce, where basically they can have low attacks, but they're basically punching me with paperweights, and I can't do nothing about them. So and I just have to drop a lot of resources for that. Iaboris helps with that a lot. Basically just minusing the board, and since I've played a bit and I already have a bunch of the leaders face up, then Iaboris just becomes stronger as far as the game keeps going. Really nice. Now for the other ones, we have Lucas Carina. She's just one of my G flippers for a Counterblast position is placed on Guardian. You may pay the cost. If you do choose of the 3 of your regards to lock them, your opponent should lock 1 of his or back row regards for each of those cards that were locked. So basically, this is just another cheaper way of just triggering more glue avalanche stuff. So basically, if we do glue avalanche and never touch Nebula lock or something like that, then we can just jump in and we have the G guard, then we just do this. We force them to lock 3 of their cards, and basically we have, those are 3 more Vantage Elites we have. Just more of the defensive methods are the ways are we going to be getting our banished elite, and less of the more, yeah. Now we have large wheel of Cosmo Reef. She's just counterblast one. We can lock one of our cards and then, yeah, shield. Well, our opponent locks one of their cards, and then if a card was locked, this unit gains plus 5k power till the end of that battle. Just counterblast another extra lock. That's it. It's partially the reason why we run Lucas Karina at 2, mostly because if we can just do double Lucas Karina, we are basically, depending on the matchup, we're locking the entire board out. So yeah, this is just fairly important. Just tell them you can't play, and just another card that says you can't play. Lucas Karina is just the better one, but again, these are G cards. Very unlikely to happen because most likely I'll be using Oblivion Quasar Dragon earlier than I should. But that's it. I've been jabbing about my deck for long. I really am a fan of like defensive option decks. If I deck could give me the option of doing defensive games and like having a fairly decent strategy, I'm in it. And the leader is a fun strategy. So yeah, I like that a lot. Like seeing the leader players. They are fun people. I see them and I'm just like, you are the most toxic person in this tournament. I like it. All right. Sadly, how Cardfight area is, we don't get a lot of players early on here. Ah. So trying to get like somebody to play at this hour is less likely to happen. It's more likely to happen that we get more of a player a bit more later on because how Cardfight area sadly gets populated. Cardfight area gets more populated and a bit more in the future. Well, it's not really in the future. It's more like early. I always forget that. It's like right now at 12 o'clock from my time, so like in an hour and a half and a bit more later is when this area gets a lot more populated. So basically, the hours I'm doing my streams basically for Cardfight area, unless I'm doing them like earlier, it's gonna be a lot more harder to just get a proper population. Okay, we flip and tails. Sands, I want to do it. I want to go second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have to hard lock into some of our other cards. So that. We're gonna keep this. 1, 2. That's freeze fairly bad. Okay. Draw. Okay, we got a great 2. Okay. So we are at 6. So now we ride. I forgot to add the Messiah. I'm very dumb. I gotta add the Messiah afterwards. Get that. We get a draw out of that. We can get the Messiah out of there. They don't have anything on drop zone. And my point is not deleted, so it's not gonna be worth it regardless. So battle. Gotta remember to add the Messiah after. That is clumsy. I keep forgetting it. Critical trick. Okay, power and crit. You know our opponent's playing a... That's not a complete Blaze ability. Oh, wait, what? They're adding Hillsborough Dragon. The G-Guard substitute. Okay. They're not trying to hit us as hard. No guard. He'll trigger, that's fine. Ah, we lost him. I wanted that guy. Okay, let's see if we can get a grade 2 substitute. Another ill-fated. I'll take it. Died. Next turn, we will have to substitute. Thankfully, it's a 9k because it's Doha. It was fairly good, but like, yeah. Yeah, sure. Power draw. And then choose out the one card you then put into your hand. Choose out the one card and call it to rear. So yeah, I'm just gonna call this. Yeah, I'm just calling that. Like, screw it. I'm not even bothering. And it gets plus 10k. Like, hell yeah. So like, yeah, I'm just swinging with you, this man. I don't care. Yeah. I'm doing it. I don't need the Messiah, man. I play this deck however I want. I'm pulling the cards. I don't have Messiah. Let's go. Huh. Oh, that's what he's doing. Blade Master. Yeah, it was obviously he was playing Blade Master with the Doha and considering the Blaze cards he was running, but like, he got it. Okay, sweet. Oh. So that means he's gonna be popping a lot of our stuff. It's gonna be fairly annoying. I also don't have... Hey, I got freeze ray, so it should be fine. 18k. Kinda need the damage, yeah. No guard. I need the damage. So even if he pulls crits, like, yeah. 23k. Is that a force 2? Critical trigger. 1 or 2. I'm curious. I think it's force 2. Yeah. Yeah, I have to take it anyway. Okay, that's a heal target now. So now sand and drop. And now time to play our perfectly not toxic deleter deck. Let's go. Card that's clearly not a deleter. And with that card, Regeneration Stride. So now we jump into our good old lad, the man, the myth, the legend. Striding with the blue ball avalanche. Now, I won't have a lot of anything else that I will be doing, so basically I'll just be playing it like this. But basically, now, main phase. Then, this I shall be Soul Blasting Ill-Fated. And then I'll be flipping a copy of Blue Ball. And then, choose two of the rear guards and lock. So now my front row will be getting 2,000 power. All rear guards or choose who your and all your front row units get plus 2k. Yeah, that's nice. Beep, beep, and plus 2k power. Now we battle. I do have still my stand triggers in my decks, so I don't have enough power here, though. So it's not going to be worth it, so I'm just going to be doing Swing, 27k to my opponent's Vanguard, Twin Drive, nothing, Triple Drive, second check, nothing, third check. Heal trigger, that's nice. No, I don't heal, though. Then... if it boosts reveal top card, put it into reveals a block card. Nah, that's fine. 22k. I still get a hit. Do they guard, though? I'm pretty sure they have to guard now, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why am I T-posing? Pretty sure that's my 5. No, that's 6 now. Which one am I T-pose button? Why am I T-posing? Okay, end of turn. Now, when this card is put into the damage zone, I can choose one of my opponent's rearguards and look. Ah. Well, I'm trying to find the key to take away my T-pose. I'm T-posing too much. Where is the T-pose button? I don't need it. Wait. Found it. Yes. Yay, fun. Now, they're going to start popping my stuff. I don't like that, but I don't care for that as much. Sadly, I don't have my grade 3, so basically I'll just be playing, just blocking all their stuff. But yeah, that's basically all I'll be doing. The question is, are you going to put a board for me, sir? I wish you could, because, you know, I'd like to see some of your stuff popped, sir. Oh, wait. Go ahead. Don't cry. Why you cry? Don't cry. Okay. Retire. Oh, shit, I got that. Got that thing on. Now, I can lock their stuff. I have a G guard, which is basically going to tell them to... Good luck, buddy. You're going to be... Nope. Going to be doing... 28k. 10 power above 1 to the value when I fire more, all the front row units get plus. Gotta perfect guard that, or I gotta lock it times. That is a 27, 28, 38. Gotta do my numbers. Numbers. If I get hit here, crit 3. Crit 3 damage. Hankin. Basically, I gotta G-guard multiple times. Or drive. Yeah, I gotta guard this. I'll basically die if he gets another critical trigger. So, I gotta do... this one. And the last one. And then flip a copy of herself. Actually, I can flip a copy of him. He's the leader. Just three. Then another generation guard. And then I have enough of you guys to lock. Lock. Oh, back row, back row, back row. Basically, now I have to guard with my other cards. So basically, just that's a 2 to pass, 2 to pass. I have a great one here with 3 pieces. No, got a 5k shield here. That's 2 to pass. Great. That's 3 to pass. Oh, that's the best I can do. Okay, that's a draw trigger. All Vanguard. Nothing. Oh, they whiffed. They need the OT. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, you got nothing, man. Look. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Still get a lock. Because I have Glue Ball Avalanche, baby. Oh, you want me to show you? My friend, my pal? This guy. Stand. Do I have Gao? I don't have Gao, sadly. I haven't been able to draw him, so... Plan C. Gotta throw away him and him to jump to Plan C. This guy... doesn't matter, so we're just taking his locks. Traído Generation, Barrio and the Dragon. Still had to turn a card of magies on the face up. Since it's basically we're playing what gets placed. So actually I can use him. I would not be able to use him. Remove markers. Then this unit gets 10k, 20k, 20k. And since 2 markers removed, all of that power. And now, batter 45k to your 13k. Cool kicking. Show them off, you. You can't handle this power, can you? 45k power, triple drive. And I'm still looking for Gaoen because I lost him. And I forgot he drew a throw. Triple drive. Nothing. 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 Where's Gaoen, man? I want to do the leadership. I want to do the leadership, man. Unless I took his markers. So that's the last space cred that he has, unless he rides again. He can ride again, to be fair. He does have a hand. I do have a massive hand, but I can't really do anything with it. He sadly decided not to commit. Like a bastard. He should have committed more. He had to ride it. Stride. Oh, well, yeah, he has basically, yeah. He does run Shine Bar Dish Dragon. Yeah, that's... Yeah. That is a thing. Contemplate your move, because I can stop you. If I take good damage, I will stab you in the face. What the fuck is this? Ah, shit. He's dead. Yeah. In your opponent's sentinel or G guard this place, you may stand. This blazing unit gets drive -1 until the end of that turn. So basically, you didn't activate the counterblast ability. He could have activated the ability to get the power. He didn't though. Ah shit, does not matter. I gotta take the rear though. Shit. 43k double crit. I have 28. I have enough. I have to do it. Guard. And guard. 6k, 2 to pass. Yeah, 2 to pass. It's the only way. I already have to give up a lot. Right, he's going to the rear. I can guard it barely. Oh man, that really sucks. I really want that extra lock. And him playing this way is very effective. That is 20. I can get the 30. There we go. Barely, but I got it. I need to draw. It's still your Gawain. I didn't get Gawain. Fuck. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I have not drawn Gawain. Oh, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. There you are, you... Yeah. Bowen, where are you, you dick? I've been looking for you for years. Why you do this to me, man? Man. This is what getting the... shit, this does not matter anymore. It does not matter, I'm dying here. This sucks. Basically, gotta get this hit and hope I get my heal. I already spent 2 heals. And I gotta draw one of them from the deck. Only next turn will I be able to start doing like the leader shit. But by obligation, I have to take the Vanguard hits. I have to take the damn Vanguard hit. Let me check. Yep, I have to take the Vanguard hit. By obligation. Because I can do restand, then I can perfect guard it. No guard. If he gets the crit, I'm just dying. Basically dying. Yeah, come on, man. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. OT gets another restand. Fuck. You draw it. Great, I'm dead. Yeah. Power draw. Heal trigger, that's one. I need another. I need to draw another perfect card. GG. That was a fun game. I like that one. Save replay. That was the leader versus the Blade Master. It was a loss, but it was a fun game. I got to do my shenanigans. Ah, damn. Forgot I got that key tied to 0. Ah, okay. Take away the eyes. Okay. That was fun. What I've done. All right, Messiah. Get the Messiah. I need that extra draw. So basically, just remove. I'm gonna have still more deleter name. Just be useful. The twos. I'll just reduce her to 1 and get the Messiah. 4. Add that. There we go. Save. X. And I gotta find where I put this deleter stuff. It is a long time ago. Jesus Christ. God. It is. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like the correct year. Lascaria, nope. Should be around. Just write deleter. What am I doing? Wasting my time. Deleter wall. There we go. Save. And there we go. Back. Alright, got that back. Now, how do we do this to make the deck a lot more? Let's just leave so let's not get the impression we're going to be playing. I need more draws. I just need to get more to the leader. I just sadly did not draw into Infinite Swallow because deck thinning gets me the cards I want. And basically get Illustrator down. So try to get down as fast as possible to either get draws or draw into Far One or just Jello well. Just need to get the leaders. Because this doesn't. Oh, hey man, I'm gonna kill you. There we go. There we go. Thank God I learned to do that. So basically, just do this. Choose an inward card, lock cards. Okay. That's fine. Come back to the Link Joker. As for strats, I think I'm fairly good enough for what I have. Just keep getting Locust Lacrina. I need units though to make Locust Lacrina work. So proper reasons to keep her at 1 and also keep Cosmograph to also 1. Also this one, but all it does is gives me a draw, which is like, all right, not incredible though. I contemplated this one just to get free strides, but it really doesn't do anything for me, other than like increase or decrease attack all of your opponent's units to 0 till the end of turn, which is like, okay, that's only if my deck has like a mechanic that's really worth that can let us like take advantage of that, but my deck doesn't really. I already do that thing. Already do that mechanic. I don't really need anything else. Tell me to do that. Yeah. Basically, strides are fine. Let's type A and let's write the leader. Like deck 10 a bit more. Just like search cards if you'd like. There's also this unit, but the opponent drops one from regards the cost ability of a Vanguard. Choose up to when opponent regards it, backwards lock it. Your opponent chooses a card from his or drops one, binds it face down. This could make it so that we do more advantage delete more faster, but the one thing it doesn't do is like replenish my numbers. I basically use it and then gain an advantage, but I don't get numbers. I don't get cards back. So it's not as advantageous as it would be. This one's could be fairly good because if my Vanguard opponent's Vanguard is deleted, then I can just draw a card, but it doesn't take advantage of the fact that it can be used as like a sacrifice. Another unit can be used as sacrifice. I contemplated running Jagalga, but like again, deck is just very, very not in space. I don't really want to add like one great ones without like actual optimal like attacks. One card that we could run is the Gilma, but Gilma sounds like something I would run in something that's a lot more optimal for the leader. So like I'm not running Keon. Hello, Awakener. How are you? Oh, you had a wonderful day. If one is rank deleted, you may call this card to rear guard. It is an option, but I think half the strike fodder, even if it is. Oh yeah, I just got away from the mic just a bit, but that's about it. I mostly got the cable sorted out, so that's something nice I have for next time. So next time we do D&D. Also, I reduced the volume of my mic thing here. Yeah, that's it. So I managed to finally get a cable. I'm getting a bit of static electricity on my end, but that's something I will just have to live with it. So that's fine. But everything is now sorted out. Like, mic is sorted out, and I'm just playing cardboard for fun here. How you, man? How you been doing? What else can I run? I think my deck's fine now that it is. Yeah, I think it is. Just made that change, got that heal. Yep, I made the changes I needed to make. The leader wall got upgraded. Let's go. And now we move. And sure, you can tell me whatever, man. It's fine. I honestly hope it went Kira-san black. Of course you are. And then we got Rider Zero. Wait, what you hiding, bastard? Get your ass up there. I don't care if you're angry. There you go. Wait, why are you crying? Jesus Christ. I'm emotional. I love grapefruit. Delicious. Can't get enough of it. It's good. Nature Valley's grapefruit, though. It's not as good as the local grapefruit. Gotta get some of that. That's for next week. I've ordered shit. I have to pay shit back. And I still have to look for shit to buy. Next week, at least I ordered that thing I needed. But now the 3D printer is hell still. It's still hell. What'd they do? Oh, they're playing. Beep, 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 beep. Could do that. Could push myself. Could make a goal for myself. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a dark moment. Sorry that you really can't have like anything. No. It's fine still. It's fine. Like, yeah, it's not like the best thing to talk in chat, but it's like perfectly fine. The chat's empty, man. Like, it's perfectly fine for just defend. I'm your friend, man. It's fine. Sadly, it's just one of those things that we're just gonna have to constantly deal with it. I'm sorry that you're all have to deal with those thoughts again, and that you're feeling a bit alone right now. Honestly speaking, for those things, I just try to. The best I could do, genuinely speaking, is just like, hope you enjoy me being pathetic here, trying to find games in not an optimal hour where this part of the server is not on, and just me just talking about grapefruit and shit. But mostly the things I genuinely do in order to not have like those existential thoughts where I'm feeling like very particularly lonely or just bad. I just hyper focus on something. Like, when I got nothing to do, I try to find something to hyper focus, and today it was the 3D printer my father lent me. And holy shit, I managed to learn more than I thought, but like I got to do nothing. I basically just learned that the 3D printer that I was given to, because my father had nothing to do with it, he was like, hey, you do RT shit and you just play with the electronics and shit. You want this? I'm like, sure. It's cool having a 3D printer, but then the one he gave me, well, it's a very functional 3D printer. Sadly, the way to make it functional is a steep hill. because apparently this 3D printer, in comparison to a lot of the ones we have out now, this is a functional one of the first functional ones in 2018. But it's 2050. But it's 2025, and there's now a bunch of functional 3D printers with a lot of neat tricks or neat functionalities that I don't need to do with this. But this one doesn't have them. So basically, I've been trying to readjust it to make sure it prints properly. I put new filament because I bought specifically for it for the use I wanted to use it for. Discovered that the filament is known for being a bit troublesome, but it's something I really need, so it's the filament I have to use. But not just that, I also learned that basically in order to make this 3D printer work, it's a lot. No, I'm not trying to 3D print Pyro. Why would I need a pocket Pyro? Come on, man. Why would I need a Pyro? Why would I need that? I just need her to lace a plushie. If she gets a plushie, she can be part of the pair of plushies I keep in the floor. I have a bunch of plushies. I have like one of Happy from Fairy Tail. I have I 3D print a Pyra, give it to Koji, and Koji just looks at me deviously like, why did you have a 3D rendition of Pyra that you probably made in Unity in scale and then worked in that? And I'm just like, don't ask the questions, man. Just know I made this for you for Christmas. No. I don't need a miniature Pyra. I do not. No. But yeah, basically, I just try to find hyperfixations. That's all I do. Today, I had this 3D printer already for like 3 to 4 months. I was given it like 3 months. But I've never, like, I knew it was going to be a hassle to tinker with. Not because of the specific printer, but because that's just how 3D printers are, sadly. But I learned that this one is one that overall was one of the good ones for its time, but it was a lot of tinker. You can't have both, and he still has both. Exactly. Yes, but this 3D printer is like, it's very functional. And the first time I tested it out with the filament it was doing nice things. Like, it was properly functioning, but the filament I'm using for it, which is a lot more higher, it's for a lot more higher thermal resistance, sadly is known for being troublesome. And not just troublesome, but troublesome in this particular equipment specifically. And this one's a lot more finicky. So sadly, that's been my focus, and I managed to do a lot of nothing, but I learned a few things, I guess. And I ordered a few things in order to try to make it work, because I still want to tinker with it, but this is like something that I basically got to slot a day in my week to do, because it's just that troublesome. It's just that troublesome. I wasted a day for this, and my parents would look at me just like, you did nothing. I'm just like, you're fucking right. I learned nothing, and I got nothing done. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a lot of fun. It's... At first, if I can, I would. Because I do have some leftover filament of what my father gave me. But I gotta basically throw away the filament I have right now. Well, not throw away, but at least cut off the point of entrance from my 3D printer. Start working with it. Like, make sure it wastes the filament it has, and then reconnect the one I have. The leftover I have. And then, like, run test till it ceases to work. But if you have... one of my 3D print OCs, should be possible. What, do you want like a statue or something? Because if you need it for if you want it to be like a figurine, then basically I have to start learning like a bit of Unity for like 3D design for this. So basically it's still a skill I have to learn. But if I get okay, so basically you will have to give me some time for me to start properly learning. Like, I have to sit down Unity. I first gotta make sure the 3D printer works with the filament I'm gonna be putting back in it. And then I have to properly start learning Unity to like make like models. And then we can like start working something out. Because I okay then. Yeah. And basically me, I'm trying to learn a bunch of skills because I'm trying to sort of work out how rigging works because I want to do like I want to learn to like do some stupid rigging stuff. I'm trying to learn some AI stuff, basically how to design programming stuff and so on and so forth. But like, this is something I'm gonna be having like in the sides in the weeks to do while I'm streaming, while also trying to like relearn how to do videos because I really want to push it this month. I really want to push it because I'm just trying to push out more videos. And I've gotten into a video editor that's sort of working for me, that's free. And I saw paying for Canva, so I gotta learn like editing and shit. But I will be trying to make the video. I'm gonna be trying to do the 3D printed stuff, and as soon as I get it working, and I learn how to do proper Unity scaling. Okay, you sent it. Oh, that's a cutie. Yeah, I like it. Nice one, man. Nice one. That is nice. Yeah. Oh, you want to have it for like next year's Halloween? Melody. Oh, she's cute. It's a cute name as well, considering the mods you're using. Yeah. But you want to have it for like next year? Because that's basically the same thing. Even though it's still very cute. Let's see if I can challenge one of these guys here. Be funny if I fight the Ibuki guy. Yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, I should, by next year, if I'm not the slob I am, and just the procrastinator I am, I should have something worked out. Because learning, if I could make like 3D statues of shit, that'd be fucking great. That'd be very amazing. Because the thing I was trying to do... Don't say that, you bastard. I have some faith in me. Some being being the operative word. But like, the thing I've been wanting to do is basically because I've ordered a GPU that was originally for... What's the thing? It was originally for like AI data centers and shit, or like computer computing, so like actual AI stuff, or just artificial intelligence shit. And I ordered a 3D printer because I saw that there was a document for a shroud for it in order to make it so I can just hook a fan up, an 80mm fan, and just like get some airflow in it, because a lot of those GPUs that are for cases for like companies and computer training don't usually have like integrated airflows. They're not like retail GPUs that have like actual integrated fans to make them work, to make sure they have cooling so they don't overheat and shit. So I basically ordered a fan that's late. 80mm fan. I got it cheaper than usually. It's a Noctua as well, so it's a good quality, no sound making fan. But it's gonna be taking a bit to reach. But basically the shroud, it was basically for that, so I can hook that up to the GPU and just make it work. But I think that was a bit ambitious for me, for somebody who's never 3D printed before. So now I'm stuck here. And I get shit up at that. So basically, there's also the fact that when I went to AliExpress, I felt like a complete idiot, because I saw the exact same GPU I wanted, but not just that, with the fan mounts in them. So I could have just saved myself the damn time, ordered that, and it would have taken me like till November to get, but basically now I'm going to be waiting till November so I could get the proper GPU molding for it, and most likely the fan to get here as well. So it's just like, regardless of what I did, I'm still here for this. Oh, you're playing standard? Because if we're playing standard, I'll do it. Let me just ask him to see if I have to change. Because I can change. Baby, I can change for you. I promise. Yeah, because he got the energy generator. But if he's willing to just let me change that. Yeah. It was a bit ambitious of me. But like the 3D printing was not the problem. I just think that I'm trying to 3D print in a machine that's not particularly optimized. And I have to just optimize it, sadly. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to at least like try to see if I can actually get the mold working with the other mold, which is not gonna be optimal. I basically gotta turn those fans. That just sounds like a lot of AI talk. I don't mind AI for a lot of things, but like certain things just like shouldn't be fun. Oh, I have a funny story. I have a friend, my best friend, my bestie, is a musician. And like 2 years ago, I think, when she was in Puerto Rico because she's in the US, studying abroad and shit, that she apparently when she went here, she showed me that a certain Puerto Rican artist known as Bad Bunny. Well, not just that, she showed us that somebody used AI to just use the voices of a lot of reggaetoneros, which is basically our equivalent of rappers with our own style and shit. But basically, a bunch of reggaetoneros. They took all their voices, and then he renditioned a track with AI. But like she showed me their rendition of the song, and I was just like, this song's a banger. But I was like, I know a few of these artists because I don't listen to reggaeton mucho, usually. But I listened to it, and I was like, some of those were like reggaetoneras from my childhood. So I was just like, wait a minute. How are they all these singing? She told me that's AI. And I'm just like, no fucking way. This song's amazing. And then she just laughed because a lot of the song was so good. Like, as an artist, she was just like, the rendition and how the track was properly made says that the person who used that particular AI basically told the AI to make a lot of voices, and then he set up the track and did all of that on his own because he's actually somebody who uses an AI channel and just posts a lot of music using a lot of that. But he's actually like sort of being a producer with them. And I was just like, I feel conflicted. And my friend also felt conflicted. But even she was just like, the guy actually is good in like trying to work out tracks. But he's using AI to do it. I'm just like, damn, he's actually good. And she was angry, and she was laughing because it was better than some of the particular reggaetoneros songs lately. And I was just like, no fucking way. But something the thing I find AI interesting for is just like making like a bunch of like shit that's just like boring to do. It makes it a lot more easier to do. Like a lot of like monotonous tasks that involve just doing X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, X. I mean, it was. It was for a friend. It did rap, and it was actually a very good track. I have it in my playlist as well. So when I press shuffle on my playlist, because my playlist is just like 900 to nearly 1,000 songs that are just a bunch of songs I really liked, and they're just mixed in there. And every now and then, I just hear reggaeton. I just hear anime music, anime music, anime music, video game music, video game music, video game music, reggaeton, and then that particular AI reggaeton song. And I'm just like, this song is such a banger. What the fuck? Yeah. Like, it's it's genuinely something that makes me just like, for like arts, music, and shit, and videos, like actual rendition of making shit is like fairly annoying. Unless it's like for like, I don't mind it if it's like something like an asset that's like random background 25 and not just like some shit that you're just gonna be using in like in order to make time or shit. But like if you can get an artist, just use an artist, or just like use Booth or VGen. There's a few free resources in there, especially in Booth. Pretty sure a lot of the Halloween stuff I'm using are basically shit I just found for free. Pretty sure I also have this link down. I know it's not going to appear on YouTube. No, I'm pretty sure it appears in YouTube. Let's see. I had ornaments, the transition, the ending coming back. I think the ending coming back I did pay for. Well, what's that? Hmm. Memory rendition shit. Best I could think of is most likely could be. It might be the not the flash drive, the NVMe. Could be the NVMe drive. Either that or it should be the NVMe drive because usually when RAM starts giving trouble is when you're stuck in like a boot loop where basically your computer turns on and then it says it turns off and then turns on again. That's usually RAM. That's usually not the other thing. That could be the flash drive. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. It could be a lot of things because my particular PC, like the one I'm running right now, which runs most of my games, GPU, my editing shit and whatever, has a particular problem that sometimes it boots, but sometimes it says black screen like it's still starting up. Usually it didn't do that. It didn't even do the boot. It just jumped to the boot menu automatically and just threw my PC in, and I just worked on it. But I don't know what happened. It could have been like the flash drive thing. It could be it. But I'm already making like the transition to a separate PC system. And I'm gonna have this like a backup or I'll store it. But I need that GPU and I need that trap for that shit, man. Because I'm trying to change to Linux. I've said this before in like D&D night that I've been trying to change like into a Linux operating system, and I have it mostly worked out. I have certain problems like V2 Studio just being sometimes working, sometimes not working, so on and so forth. And I'm basically running Linux Mint as well because it's the most stable and like it runs shit actually. But I need the GPU, a proper GPU that can run it properly. And AMD has the best GPUs for that. And like for like price to performance of what I want. If I count the price for my Shroud, the GPU in question, and also the fan, I'm basically playing around 160 to $70 for a very good GPU and 16 gigabytes of VRAM, which is like what I want in case I have to play games. Because sadly, a lot of things when you jump to Linux is that a lot of the games optimizations compared to Windows are a bit lowered, but thanks to like Steam and the Steam Deck's development and stuff, a lot of drivers and stuff have worked out for the better, and AMD's just like the better GPUs. And like for the price to performance, that GPU for me is just a very good deal. I managed to grab that one particular for like $111. Which considering performance and I have to pay like the extra shroud for the fan, which was like $40 I had to order because I didn't want to ask somebody else to pre-print it and then not being the fit. I prefer to pay the guy that has it already working. This is just gonna go to standard. Yep. 7-Eleven, man. Do you have premium? Do you, sir? Do you have premium? Do you have premium? Now this time is that when people are going to be starting to jump in here. That's fairly nice. He is not there though, apparently. Oh, so sad. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, sure. You can show me. I could look it up. I could look it up. I could look it up. I could give you my thoughts. I've only been streaming for like a year. Actually, a year and a half now. Because I started in February. Which is funny because I didn't celebrate my 1 year. I'm gonna try to celebrate my second year of streaming. I've learned a lot here, and I've met a lot of people. I'm having a great time here. just my confidence in talking. At first, I was very nervous and shit, but now I'm just like, I'm only nervous of what the fuck comes out of my mouth, and I hope I never drink while I stream. Thankfully, I'm very controlled of my drinks, and just like I don't drink while I do shit like this, and I just don't drink normally. I just drink juice. I'm freaking going crazy over grape juice here. Well, not grape juice, grapefruit. Toronja juice. I like that shit. Although the brand I bought is better at making cranberry juice than anything. So I learned it tastes good, but I prefer to buy the local stuff. The local stuff is just, ooh, that's some good juice. Although if I buy it, my family's also gonna rate that shit. Well, my father has been rating a bit of my grapefruit, but not much. He's not really a juice man. He just likes the juice every now and then. Oh, there's this shit. I've been looking for the bastard. Wait, what's the other one? The other GPU. Keep remembering that. Like, yeah, this is the one I've been looking for. Oh, hello. He lives. We're playing G. Yes. The back, baby. Heads or tails? Good sir, I'm a tails man. Let me win this dice roll so I can do it. Heads. Shit. Oh, thank God. Like, have fun, good sir. 4, I'm pretty sure shovel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bottom, keep. Bottom, 1, 2. Oh, baby, yes. My God, baby, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. All right, I'll play. I have it in front of me. I'll look at it in a bit. Now I gotta be very focused. Holy shit, this guy's playing a fun deck. What the hell? He's playing a fun deck. Hello, good sir. Man, good taste. A man of freaking good taste. Just I 100% respect this. Got the sweets in as well. Freaking glorious, man. My turn. Premium all stream? Yes, sir, it is. Hello, Lord Grey. How are you? Return draw. I'm just playing some of the leaders because I am a bit of a masochist myself. You had a wonderful day, Lord Grey. Let's see. Get this. Get the draw. Then reveal. Do shenanigans. At the harmonics thing. Go back in there. And shuffling the deck. There we go. I got a lot of good stuff. I already drew. Yada, yada, yada. Main phase. All right. They have something in drop zone as well. Thank you very much. I can throw. That's nice. I hope you get another Kinshi, good sir. Let's see. Jump on this. Then. Two cards. Choose a card. Boop, boop. 15k to my opponent's Vanguard. No guard. Drive check. Not the guy I wanted. Heal trigger. I'll take that. Then. Shove the soul. Discard a card. And then I get to draw 2 cards. And then bind the face down. So 1, 2. Then banish, delete, card in, drop. Ah, yeah, that's good. This was not good. This was pretty decent. And I already have Bowen, so it's going to be better than my first match. Ah, yeah, let's go. This is going to be fun. But he's already on the Hizen. Wait, he wrote the Hizen. That means he has another Hizen in hand. That's good. That's actually good. He did it. He did it. He's a legend. He did it, man. So proud of him. It was beautiful. He superior right to Dragonic Descendant. He's just hitting me with shit, man. I'm so proud of him. I ain't taking his buddy, though. Ah, shit, this one's still gonna hit me, though. That is a fucking fair. One to pass, and you can do the skill if you want. He did not hit. Good job. He did the thing. He did the thing. He did the thing. One to pass. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This guy plays a dangerous game. Oh, shit. Gonna be in trouble. I just realized he's standing on a grade 3 and he's going first, so technically he can already strike by next turn. Fuck. I really want to hit the Vanguard though. I don't care about the consequences. I'm gonna hit you with it. Drive check. Draw trigger. Power. Draw. Ooh, double center. That's not bad. And he lost a strike fodder as well. That's not bad. I will take that. Now, how will he murder me, though? I have cards and drops, though. He's riding Identic at the other axis. He does have it. Fire Regalis is really good. That's good. And he jumped to... Oh, shit, that makes actual sense. He has jumping in the Exterminate. So now I'm in big trouble. Well. The consequences of existing. Seeing this piece of... Ah, shit, the Fire Regalis actually is a banger. I should contemplate running a Regalis piece. Especially Fire Regalis. Actually, that sounds like a proper banger for me. Actually, is Fire Regalis good in my deck? I don't... It's actually better on him because he does have the Virina. You can just call that shit. I could call shit with that with the deck, and it is a grade 3, but in my deck, it would be a lot more troublesome. Because a lot of... I want to see, like, my grade 3. I prefer to have a card that has, like, grade 3 search my things. Oh, shit, that's what he did. Oh, boy. Basically gotta guard a bunch of these attacks. Yeah. Guard, fuck that shit. Forgot that a lot of those abilities are just like basically just play me and say kill your opponent, kill that man. I don't like him, kill that bitch. I gotta take like 3 of these hits. Gotta take it. Ah, why is always 4-1, man? I like that guy. I really like that guy. Okay, this one I can guard and throw. I will lose a grade 2 on that. Anyway, got a perfect guard, Vanguard. Let's see. No, lost Kevin. Vanguards are gonna hit now. He restands everything. Yep. Got perfect guard a few things. I can throw away the Jalwell. Actually, I want to keep the Jalwell so I can do... I don't do restand shenanigans though. I gotta do locking. Yep. So... throw away. Draw trigger. Oh, damn, that sucks. Gotta keep my G guard, basically. Gotta keep my heal trigger just to do my shenanigans for next turn. Other one's gonna be hitting a bit harder. I have enough for this. So basically this and this. 39k. Take... lost a freeze ray. Lost another freeze ray. That's sort of fine. And draw. Down trigger, that's fine. I can do some shit. Actually, not a bad stride, actually. And now, throw away, and generation stride. I basically gotta jump into this so I can, like, knock down some plays. Do this guy. Don't commit anything. I just don't have anything that's really worth doing what I gotta do here. Choose two of my opponent's raid guards and lock. I'm basically gonna be locking these two bastards. And then I have this G-guard here. Could throw away the given, but I really don't want to give him things in board to do. So basically, I'm just gonna do this. Soul Blast. God, missing the far one is... For next turn, he's gonna be very detrimental. I really want to see him, like, soon. Where is... Blue ball, there we go. Look. There we go. I like that. And for each everyone's locker, face down, and her binds. So we have a total of 3 cards. So there's a total of 6,000 for my Vanguard. And now battle. And now, oop, Vangado Kogeki. Triple drive. Nothing. Give me something good. Give me something good. Something-ish. Prefer a heal, but like I'll take what I can get. End of turn. Now if he strides into something, I'll able to imitate the power. Oh. Well, it's not gonna be a lot of power. It's Gauntlet Buster Dragon. I really like your deck, sir. Tech. Good, sir. It's great. Oh, it's... I do have 8 cards. Cards and binds on though, it's just like... Yeah, basically. Basically lose 1 bind. He does do Gauntlet Buster though, yeah. For every... I'm gonna choose 4 cards for... Okay. Oh, this one doesn't exist though. This one goes away. So basically, I lose the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4. And I lose... Lose the free grade, lose the given. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 from hand. Give up the freeze ray. Want to keep my stride fodder for next turn. So instead, I'll give up the... Give up the front, most likely. Actually, get rid of the Geva. 22k. I become a 22k. Which is Gracias. And then... I can't lock his stuff. Best I could do is like power creep to it. So I'm just gonna do... Yeah, just G-Guard. I don't have units. If I gave him units, it would have been like a bad strat for me. I don't need flippers. I can just do the leader shit. Vanguard, Rearguard, and G-Zone. That'd be like minus 1k. Which would be fairly funny. Oh, well, yeah, that would make it like yeah, this guy. Then Counter Blasto. Sol Blasto 1. Minus 1k to all of his units. To Vanguard and Axle marker units. Oh, that's fun. And perfect. Put in a turn. Draw. You're so useless. What the fuck are you in my early turns, man? You bastard. Okay. That is delete. To the bind zone they go. 3 cards you shall never see again, unless you run Doomjoy, the most base Narukami unit. Strido, Generation. Right now, I can't lock his shit. I can multi-attack though if I play this carefully. We could do instead. We can do Igor or choose one of them from the face out. Choose one of the leader's card name. Retired. If you have a hard card with the leader, delete all of your opponent's vanguards. All units in front row get 2k power until the end of turn for each phase of card you use them the same card name as the unit. So, I'll be doing delete shenanigans. Deliberate deleter. Adioen. Main phase. Then, I do have enough resources for this. So, first off, my opponent has to be deleted for that. So, call. Then call this right here. Then flip a copy of him and retire. And vanish delete. Then scale of unit. Here, look at the top card of my deck. It is reveal the top card of the deck, call it to rear, and it gets 5k power. So look at top 1 card. Sweet. Call. And then it gets 5k power. Then in these units place, I can counterblast 2. Beep, beep. Oh wait, what else? Only from units get 2 for each user card using with this archetype as these units, so there's only 1, so +2, +2, and then with the counterblast 2, I can look in my deck for another unit in my deck and superior call it. I can do drown. So I can do get more draws, banish something in the Bob zone, or I could do multi-attack shenanigan. I want to pop all my stuff though to get rid of it. So drown gives me 2 draws, but doesn't give me enough resources to do the other thing. So instead, call. Actually, here, there you go. And deck shuffle. Don't have anything else that has retire, do funny shenanigan here. Already, yep, don't have it. So now, let it attack the Vanguard. So basically, attack with this, attack with this. Attack with this, attack with this. Then attack with this. Yeah, okay. So 14 to your Z, that's 0. $15k. And Generation Guard. Bulwark. Double Bulwark. So this goes out. Bind. Bind. Wish retire. And the wish bind. Wish retire, wish bind. Yeah, because just like 2 of them will go bind, but 1 of them goes retire. him bind. Oh, right, because it's the one. Yeah, he's right. So go, and give and gets flipped. There we go. So then, basically just Vanguard swings to your Vanguard. At least that's 2 out of the deck. Regard, drive, first check, second check, third check. Power and draw. And turn. There we go. That's a perfect card, at least. He has to ride, though, in order to do his shenanigan. Mm-hmm. Ah. Then strido derecho. Sadly, I don't have G cards right now. He does have Exterminate, though. That will be painful. He is 27. He does have to give himself a power boost. Oh, baby, he forgot about something. Let's go. He forgot about... Oh, shit, he can do this. Now card with overdress in its card name. Yeah. Give yourself 2 power. Give yourself 47k. Yeah. Uh-huh, and? You know what my Vanguard becomes? 47k, baby! Let's fucking go. Perfect. God. And so your turn ends. How was it, baby? That was good. Yeah, you good. Pretty good, huh? Yep. Yeah. There we go. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway. You end your turn. Activate the ability, shut the soul, draw a card. What in a turn? Draw. That's pretty good. I have to do this in order to stride, though. So, basically do this ability. Do that. Okay, yeah, I got something. I'll basically do the exact same thing I did before. Oh, wait, I can jump to Igorg, though. I have 2 of them. Regardless, it's 1. He's at 4 damage, so it's not going to do much, but... Where's Igor? I could take his Axle markers. I can lose a bind from that. Where's my... There it is. Choose one of your records with the leader in the card. Retire it. If you have a record with the leader in the card, delete all your opponent's Vanguard. Choose the one of your opponent's records in the back row. Lock it. If there are drop zone, binds it face down. I can take a face down. I'll be losing that, but... Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do Igor. I have the counter blast to do it. Could do this to save resource. Get a counter charge back regardless. Get draw out of that. Regardless, I can get my counter charge refunded as well. So, how many cards in his bind zone? 3. It's not going to be a lot. I need 11. I'll go to his sheep play. I'll assume I'll get the superior right to a proper card I like. So, call. Then. Retire him. Nothing's bound. It's retired. Banish, delete, and then flip a copy of him. And then for each copy of himself, that is a plus 2k. So that is a there's 3, there's 6k. Then skill Hatsuo, this unit. Look at the top card of my deck, call it to rear. Put this card into your soul and then counter charge 1. So, look at the top card of my deck. It is a deleter. Let's fucking go. This doesn't even have to boost the deleter. It gets me a vanish delete out of it, regardless. Counter charge 1, your opponent chooses a card from either drop zone, binds it face down. Calls here. And then discard with the soul. Counter charge 1. Then battle with a boost. Vanguard Kogeki. Perfect guard for free. So triple drive first check. Nothing. Second check. Draw trigger. Power and draw. Third check. No trigger. I wish I get the heal though. Then. And about this unit, if you put a Vanguard deleting, repeat the cost. If you do, shuffle your deck. Counter charge 1. You punch the card for every damage. Drop zone binds it face down. So. Up. Deck shuffle. Find card from draw. And then counter charge 1. Then we have 4. End of turn. Now he has to ride again. Well, do you have another great day to ride? I'm pretty sure you do. Now ride it, good sir. Keep riding your cards until you have nothing. Ah. Oh, he ain't riding nothing, boy. You ain't riding nothing. Okay, now he's playing the smart game, though. If he leaves himself to 0, and he just starts a battle like this, his rears can just do shit. The top 5, good sir. Yep. Oh wait, no, I pressed the wrong button. Jeez. It's a bunch of Vanquisher cards. Smart, they do that a lot. Yeah, he's just rushing me with this. This is the smart strat. But I'm betting. GG. He just played me. That's a smart strat. As soon as they figure out that if I delete it and do something like this, they can just rush me and just punch me in the face. Damn, I forgot he can do that shit. That hurt a lot. That was painful. Oh, well, that was fun. Deleter versus Eradicator. That was the best game I had all night. It was just fun as hell. Yep. Ah, shit. I was like, you forget if I press numbers, I get angry eyes. Ah, don't do that. Okay. I really don't have a method to fix that. Because I have to go glue ball if I want to have, like, that advantage. It's either that or not go glue ball. But, like, yeah. He also didn't have much of a board. If he had more of a board, I can just, like, punch in the face and take a shit, I would. But if he doesn't, like, won't. Really have not seen my fall once, man. That's been sucking. Drown's still fairly good. I really don't want to change him. Triggers are fairly fine. E-Flames actually was clutch. Sadly, he died in a certain thing called Erratic Narukami's Jiki cards being fucking broken. I love them so much. Those are my boys. Actually, if you have Vanguard deleted in the card, number of cards in your hand is 1 or less. I could have done this actually. I would have lost the perfect card, but like, you know, I would have had the extra draw and shit. If I committed full hand on this, it would be retired too, though. If I want to do his ability. He's still a funny guy. I still like him. Go back. Let's see. Gaga or Mighty Master. Which one of you want to do? Premium full mat fights. None of them do. Damn it. Yep. I wish you good luck, you sir. I shall T-pose for you for good luck. This T-pose is for you, Awakener. I wish you the best of luck. Either that or fucking curse you. Good luck with it. I'll even call the mini-me. Get up there, mini-me. Okay, he's angry. The T-pose of fortune and the tiny zombie in my head, who is also giving you the support he can. What I shall be playing with. Now, let's see. Cause so let's discard a card with the deliverance card name. So you deck with the 2 cards with the deliverance card name. Discard him, shuffle your deck. Discard the 2 cards from your deck. Draw a card. I could do this guy in order to throw away the far ones. Because let's write drop instead. Then it will show me the leaders that do have the drop ability. Which shuffle, it's only when he sent the drop. This is retired to Greasy Jizu from the drop zone. Face down. Rest, just something I can call upon. The advantage of far one is that if I send him, he's just something I can just always call. And he's an 8k booster in comparison, but the other one's a stride fighter go. We do have this guy, Idalga, which is choose a card from your hand. Finds by this card face down advantage. If you do choose one of the leaders in the card, gets 4k power. Arbus would be nice. It would be. Does you know your soul? That's something sold. Do I have something drop zone? Do something up. Wait, delete. Huh? Ooh. Yeah, it's something. It's that thing with gotcha games. Is at least if you get something that can just add to your unit that makes it useful, it's something a little worth that is. Can't wait to get either a new tablet so I can play some Fate Grand Order and I can just excuse myself to just streaming Fate Grand Order so I can just feel like my addiction is my job, because I'm just gonna skip 90% of the story because I just want to play the game mechanic and sometimes read the story. That's all I want to do. Is there anything with Zubla also for the regard as a draw for cost? That's all I want to do. When you retire from rear guard, counterblast, choose a Great Theory Drill card from your drops and put it into your hand. I could also think about adding either Alba. But the disadvantage of these guys is that if I really want to be like choosing one of those, I would have to choose the Elro and Alba from the older ones. When your opponent's unit plays on rear effect from one of their cards, countercharge, your opponent chooses a card face that drops and plays it face down. Then rear guard left column. And these units attack the vanguard if I have a higher leader. This is something I can contemplate. But my deck is already fairly. What if I switch the clipping for those two? Clipping. Deleter. That's what I meant to write. Because if I'm going to be doing things like that, another one gives me a lot more draws, so it's a lot better. Oh, I have not drawn that guy. But if where are those bastards there? New place from rear guard. If your vanguard's deleted, search your deck of the one having the elbow call to rear guard. If you call from deck to rear guard. So it gives them revenge to delete target, gives me something in board. Could switch around my restanding shenanigan to just focus on binding shenanigans. I could try that. Okay. I'll contemplate that. Instead of doing the given shenanigan, I'll also throw away clipping, so I can instead do a more focus on binding and retiring So I can just mess around with the Suji. I can just reduce it to 2. And then I can do a combination of Alva and this one. Because then I could do the shenanigan of having Alva, which can search for an Alva if I already delete it. Force my opponent to call a card. As unit attacks of Vanguard, you know the Elbow in your rear guard in the left column. This unit gains 3k power. And I have these 2 units that can have a good melee. Oh, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you have? What happened? No T-posing anymore. We did our best. Well, that sort of worked out, I guess. Sorta. Wait, I pressed 1. Wait a minute. Hey, there we go. Keep that L row. Wait. Not bad. Not bad. That could have been worse. That could honestly gone worse. So instead, I gotta press left click. Not right click, left click. So through these 2, we have advantage to. Yeah, sometimes they just don't do rate ups for that, especially for Genshin. Genshin has a just. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Uda is a unit. Wait, are you playing the One Piece gacha game? That's what you're saying? That's what you're saying? You're playing the One Piece gacha game? Ah, okay. I was confused. I was just like, is he still on Genshin? How the Uda? Like, I know the Horizon Zero West catalog in Genshin, but like, what the fuck are they doing? Yeah. I played Treasure Cruise before. I've only ever gone to Alabasta. That's all I played. I got some decent characters, but I was just like, I can only my gacha addicted brain can only do so much until I just like I don't care anymore. What's the point? Yeah, you just choose an opponent from a river, every time you choose a card there. Drop zone, bind the face down. This involves retiring my own stuff. Do I have anything else? Just I could do. We'll lose my counter charger. Have this counter charger. I want to lose my counter charger. Yeah. Say units, yeah. I wanna go. Yeah, sure. You can send them to me in DMs. Like, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm still a new Musume. I still gotta play more daily. Been ignoring that game. This one's on hit. One of these has a nice ability, but like this guy just has a nicer ability. Oh wait, he's a counter charger. Oh, bullshit. Okay, that's fucking amazing. So I just called this guy because I deleted, and then I forced him to call something as well. Then this guy's ability procs because I call this first, and then I can just force him to bind it face down. No. I choose a card to put in drops from drops and bind it face down, and then that has that. Okay, that's neat. But that also means I don't need like a reason to get Eggbaz either. So now I just gotta look for a card that can just give me an extra draw or something. That's just filters. This is just another counter charge or something I can retire. It's also 10k shit. Okay. Oh wait, I could add 2 copies of Far Ones. So I could get more easier strides. This is a free superior call if I retire, so it procs with my strides. So that is a retired target that's fairly good. Oh wait, that means I don't need Jello Wolf either. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at things here. Things are looking good. Okay, since I'm not going to be doing retiring shenanigans, I'm going to be focusing because usually that just ends up clogging and that's my strategy. So instead, I'm just going to focus on just being deleted. This would be funny, but there's certain decks that just don't care and don't do this. And just look at me and just punch me in the face really hard. So instead, they call something, they have something in board they can use. I'll be missing my Egor's ability point. I'm not going to be running clipping anymore, I think. Actually, I could. Could still do clipping. I do have a lot more counter charger, actually. Could do clipping. I delete. I can search for a drown in my deck. Oh, clipping is so fucking good. He's so stupid good. Like, I took him out for space, and I can just shove him back in there. That's how great he is. Because I'm still going to be running 4 of Suji. So I'm going to be running 4 of Suji. Ooh, Jupiter. Jupiter is a fun bastard. Wait. Ah. What an adorable, adorable Holy Knight. That thing you get low diff from freaking. Too bad rocks your ass. Such a sad tale. Loser. So I have 1 retired target, 2 retired targets. 4 clippers again. So then I could search out drown a lot faster. Or is this from hand? This is the place from beer. No, it's not from hand. So my strat would be do delete, do retiring shenanigan, do clipper. Clipper looks for Alba. Alba looks for Elro. Alba already forces a call, so Elbow procs. But basically it means I have to throw clipping in the back. That's fine. He's a retired target for next turn. Who cares? This is a free deck then. And this is just decked in that more likely possible. That means I have less breaks. I have this, which is just my retire for the leaders generic. This can also be retired for the leaders generic. This can just be retired for the leaders. This pops in to do retire for the leaders. Okay. Okay, yeah, basically. Yeah. Because I could do more deleters toxic, and then I would be like a better for Burial End. Burial End can just punch through throws better. But since I do not have a lot of counterblasts here, I have a lot more things to play around. Okay. Okay. My deleter walls is looking a lot more positive. Okay. I think I got this. I think I just mess around with enough. Don't have the multi-attack. The multi-attack is just not worth it the way I play. That way to deck. Of course, the reason Saturn gets a special card is because he's one of the league's antagonists. He needs it. He also dies, so he needs anything he can to be relevant enough. That's all he needs, because he needs it, because he's a loser. Yeah, he had a good run, but he was the worst person in the fucking world. But he lost through the power of friendship and some shit like that. So thankfully, who gives a damn? He's just another loser, but this time he's dead. Dude, yeah, but like he's the worst. He's a generational hater. He just looked at Kuma and he's just like, I'm gonna make you suffer. Meanwhile, the gods of karma were just like, got it. Let's see him. We got same, the elder with the sword, the one that's well written out. Yeah, see, this is the elder with the sword. That's all you have. Now you have a horse thing. And now we got the saint, the godhead of agriculture, the 5 elders. He's just a giant sandworm. I've Holy shit, you have an account. He needs that intro. He's a loser. He genuinely needs it. He needs everything he can. Everything they give him is just pity. This is just fairly fucking funny. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for them to reveal that our dear antagonist. Ah, 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 blah. I forget his name. He's. I think I saw it. Oh, you put a new one. Ah, yes, Saint Saturn. Oh, yeah, the anime entrance, yeah. What a cool entrance. Too bad he dies. Too bad you're irrelevant for the rest of the time. You are a lower quality to a side story character that's being released on the manga pages. How do you feel about that? How do you fear that two characters from Baroque works that are very, 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 very fucking irrelevant have have appear now in comparison to you after your death? They were irrelevant for a long time ago, but they were mentioned. You, sir, the best we can look at is a pile of bones under a trash heap. You, sir, are a loser. Hey, man, what can I say? They got no space for losers like him. Especially losers who lost because of their own hypocrisy. That's just fucking great. What happened? Karma hit him in the balls. Real good. That cha-cha was smooth. Wait. 12 o'clock? Okay, yeah. I think I'm dipping now. I've had a few fun games here. But now I'm going to be very busy tomorrow. So, thank you everybody for coming. We've had a lot of fun, but today we shall be dipping. Which is gracias for coming. But now I must go sleep. Next stream shall be on Monday when I'm free, where we shall be doing more Cardfight Banger, where I'll be playing Standard, where I will be playing. I forgot what I was gonna play. I was gonna play something, that's for sure. But without further ado, thank you for coming. I'll see you guys later. Later, Awakener. Rest up. Hope tomorrow is a better day for you. For me, it's just work. It's sad. It's sad. Hey, top me in the top. Cry. No, I said cry. Yeah, there you go. But without further ado, we must be done. Later, Awakener. Rest up, be better tomorrow, good sir. I'll be looking at the stuff and responding to you as well as I leave. So, see you guys later. Bye-bye.